A vector variable is a collection of three float variables that make up the x, y, and z, and we can get that by clicking on the variable and hitting plus and dropping our variable type down to vector. The most common vector that we will come across is the at to location. We'll use this all the time to find out where we are in the world. And if we right click this, we can split it and you can see that it returns an x, y, and z value, which is where we are. So if I put this on event tick and run around, you can see that my values change constantly and report where I am. And if I jump, the z changes, and if I move forward, the x changes, and the y changes depending where I'm orientated to. So if I wanted to set my location to be at the center of the world, I would use 0, 0, 0. So this is a good one to know about because most of your things will enter the world at 0, 0, 0. So you can check whereabouts they're entering and see if they're entering properly. 100 in the x would be 100 to the right, minus 100 would be 100 to the left. 100 in the z, which is the last value. So if I split this here, you can see the z, that's the up value. The x is the left and right, and the y is the forward and back. Here I'm doing a set at to location, and we're going to set the z to be 5,000 up in the air, put the location to be x, y, and z. So if I go to my third person map now and press 1, you can see I'm 5,000 in the air, falling to my death. Set it again, and there we are, again, up in the air and falling, and we're constantly printing where we are. Now you can manipulate these values, so we can right click the value and separate it, and we can say add a value to the x or add it to the y, and it will add a value to our individual float that we want. And these are good for line traces to find items. Say you want something in front of you to pick it up, or to detect if you're colliding with something or a door or something like that. You can also just manually set them, so we can set them here, and we can also get them as well, but we can also create a default value for them. So if you had a fast travel point, you could assign a default value for this based on where the location is, and then plug in the location to set at to location and fast travel to that point as well. Highly useful node, especially for just knowing where the player is and calculating something from the player. You'll use this all the time.